2021, my wife at the time, her and I decide to get divorced, to lay down our homosexual lifestyle in order to go after the things of God. We had started attending a church and we wanted to get more involved. And we were afraid that our relationship at the time would make people uncomfortable if they knew. And so it was a hard tension to hold as we prepared to release each other. 2021, in the spring into the summer, we laid down our homosexual relationship. We said, okay, we're going to just be friends. We're going to do what's required in order for us to get divorced. We're going to see where it goes from this. And we did all of this in mind to get more involved in the church body. We wanted to serve. We wanted to join life groups, yada, yada, all the things. So we did that in 2021. Fall of that year, joined my first life group. And December of 2021, I got rebaptized. January and February, I'd started meeting with an associate pastor and we started working towards some inner healing. And then March and April, we put out a testimony video within the church for people for their faith to be encouraged by our decision to lay down our relationship. And in the spring of 2022, her and I, we start finding our strides as just friends and as sisters in Christ. And we are learning how to coexist without that dynamic that had been there for so many years prior. And so we're finding our stride. And since I had started this journey of inner healing with this associate pastor, I was feeling like big steps were being made towards freedom for me. He later invited me to go on a missions trip with him and his team to India later that year, and I was so excited. The summer leading up to this trip was frustrating and irritating because I was becoming very aware that this girl that I had been friends with for so long and this pastor that I had been journeying with for about half the year, or the whole year thus far, that him and her were closer than they should be, and they fell. This was painstakingly difficult because the nature of the fall was immoral, and I could not understand how her and I had just a year ago had decided to lay down our immorality so that we could pursue the things of God, and yet for her to be in a situation like this just proved that the things of God and God are two very different things.